He got shot.
By somebody came up on stage?
We don't know
No.
it. This is 5 minutes ago.
This is
I'm not
here.
kidding you. They picked him up. He's got blood on the side of his face.
Is this both y'all are in on this joke? Is
No,
this
this is
isn't
not
a
a
joke?
joke.
This is
No.
news.
Show us what you're
Man.
talking about.
We're tore up about it.
Trump rally halted by security incident.
We're not kidding, man.
Holy shit, dude.
Huh? That's crazy.
No, that is
He
so
got-
messed up. The only way they can take him out is by
They really
killing
are
him.
trying to kill
They
him.
are so desperate.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
They're so desperate.
Hey, this is going to turn into something totally different than
Oh
we
my
were expecting.
gosh,
So,
bro. I don't.
We're
Yeah.
very upset about
Yeah.
it. Very
They,
upset.
the only
Oh,
way that
I
they
think-
can win is if they kill him
I
or
figured,
cheat.
I figured they were trying to put him in jail and trying to Epstein him. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
exactly.
Because
Yeah.
that's why they were trying to get his Secret Service
Exactly.
detail removed from him when he went to jail and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
He
that's,
went like
that's
this,
crazy.
and then he hit the ground.
nobody
and
No,
the
did
did
Secret
anybody hear the
Service-
shot?
Yeah, yeah.
The Secret
You can
Service
hear 'em all
swarmed and
the-
hit the
Somebody
ground.
in
You
the
heard the
crowd?
shot on the video?
Yes,
Yes.
apparently.
If you
And
heard
then
the shot,
could-
it was somebody in the crowd.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
it
could
was.
see they showed snipers
crazy.
up behind it,
Yeah.
up there, but the crowd's just going bananas. But they've it's the story of the next 4 or 5
Oh,
years.
yeah.
I'm
for sure.
gonna tell you this right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
This just
That just
happened.
solidified his win, though.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
That's
Oh,
solidified his win.
absolutely.
100%. Yeah.
So everything they're doing is backfiring.
Absolutely.
If people
Yeah.
can't see what's happening right now, to get shot in the ear, they weren't going for his ear.
yeah.
No,
Oh
of
no,
course
for
not.
sure.
No.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
And they almost succeeded in what they were doing.
That's right.
That's crazy.
And if they would have,
That's
That's crazy.
that is crazy.
we had to do a quick impromptu podcast reaction to the news today of the Trump incident, which everybody that's not Fox News is saying it's an incident, but Fox News is saying it's an assassination attempt.
How else
We
do you
watched.
in all honesty, if all of these other news agencies are being honest, what else do you call it? How do you not call it an assassination attempt? If a bullet hits you in the ear and they were obviously shooting for your head, what else do you call it?
Yeah. No. Look. Well, here's the thing, and we watched a news footage of a guy who actually saw the shooter on the roof, pointed out the shooter on the roof, and
He said-
couple minutes later,
He said they saw the guy crawling on the roof with the rifle.
with the rifle and
So they
everything.
were yelling, pointing, getting
Telling the
the
police.
police and the Secret Service to try to get their attention. He said for 2 or 3 minutes, they're
Yeah.
yelling, pointing.
And the police were like,
what's going on?
which
What's going on?
I don't know how much of his story is true. However, he was 100% right because that's exactly what the shooter was, and he started shooting. Now, with that being said, this is the dumbest thing anybody could have ever done. If they really wanted to try and stop Trump from becoming president or whatnot, because this solidifies
if he would
his
have
win.
if this shooter would have succeeded, obviously in his mind, he doesn't think it's the dumbest thing because he would have definitely stopped Trump from.
Well, he would have stopped
right?
Trump, but he wouldn't have stopped somebody else from winning the
Yeah,
election.
but who else do you know that's like Trump?
No, nobody else. Well,
Exactly.
I don't know. I have my feelings that maybe Vivek is, but who knows? But anyway, my point is whether you're for Trump or against Trump, this could be the worst thing for anybody who's on the left to have done.
No, yeah. There's only 2 options. Either the Secret Service these days have become so incompetent that it was not intentional, it was just a mistake, or they intentionally did not have people on those roofs. So, I mean, in my mind, that's the only 2 options, right? It's either complete and utter incompetence or it's intentional. And both are unacceptable for Secret
Right.
Service.
No, I agree. I think that it's intentional. Me personally, that's what I was trying to say. Like sometimes my conspiracy theory mind just kind of goes wandering. But what if there's a million different scenarios of what if? But like, what if they tried to do this and they set this up? If he died, he died, and that was a win for them. But if they miss, then it's somebody from the right retaliates against somebody from the right,
Right.
quote unquote, retaliates against Biden, right?
Right.
But the reality is, it was all set up by the Democrats to begin with because they don't like Biden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
and then they
Yeah,
say,
that's-
"Oh well, this was a
Yeah.
retaliation on
Right.
to get
From
Biden
the right.
off."
It's
yeah,
a
to get Biden
retaliation
out
from the
of-
right, even
yeah.
though it may not be. That's right.
Right.
You can see, and I was saying this earlier in the car after we were coming back from shooting up in Athens. You can see how strong of a leader Trump is over Biden, without a doubt. Now, I'm not saying that the Democratic Party doesn't have strong leaders. I'm just saying Biden's not it. Biden's not it at all because Biden can't move, first of all. But I mean, Trump took a round to the ear. You can clearly see the top of his ear is freaking missing right here and everything. A lot of people on the far left are actually saying that this is a hoax.
Yeah.
It's
It's
going
like-
to be hard to say
With
that's a
somebody
hoax.
dying or
Yeah.
unaliving at the thing, yeah, it's not a hoax. It's not a hoax. It's just look, it's crazy. It's historical for sure. I mean, you think of how many presidents actually had an assassination attempt on them?
Everybody who was going to make a difference for good.
Reagan, right?
Yeah.
And he won.
Kennedy.
Kennedy. Well, he was assassinated.
Yeah, he was.
Lincoln.
assassinated.
Well, he was
Well,
assassinated
I'm saying
too.
they're all,
Yeah.
but you're talking about people who were assassinated.
Well, I'm
or
talking about
attempted
people who were
attempts.
attempted assassinations prior to their presidency and then won, kind of
Oh,
thing.
well, I mean, I'm just throwing out
Yeah.
presidents that have.
Well, then you had
on the line.
Theodore,
Yeah. Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm
Not
pretty sure it's him.
Theodore. Teddy
He was the one that got shot in the chest, I think, but his pocket watch stopped it. And like he went to a rally afterwards, and he was apologizing. I'm sorry, I was shot. That's what slowed me down, or prevented me from being here on time, whatever. And people were just kind of chuckling about it. I think, if I remember the story correctly. And then he pulls his notes out of his pocket, and it's got blood all over him. And everybody's like, "Whoa!" Like there's an audible gasp. And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I wasn't joking. I just got shot." Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But the way people viewed him afterwards was, wow, this guy's tough. You know, he got shot, and now he's
he's going to be seen as a strong leader, not only to the United States, but other world leaders as well.
right.
I'm interested to see what the left says about everything now. I'm interested to see the
If they
polls.
will, if they will actually say it was an attempt,
Well-
and
Well-
not just an incident.
I don't know. I don't know how you could spin it any other way. I mean, it's clearly an assassination attempt. Period. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care. I don't care how you try to spin it. That's obvious.
We're going to sign out, man. We hope you follow us. Check us out on Facebook, Musgrove Bros. We don't talk just political talk. I mean, we go out. Most of our videos are out on the streets having fun with people and giving away money. So check us out. You guys have a good night. All right, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. Have a good one.
See ya.